Hello again. Welcome to class 582. All right. Learn to speak up. List number 16, I'm going to finish. List number 16 from 3 or 4 days ago. And then I'm going to go back to list 15. Okay. I'm going to start on page 103 and finish the list on 103 from 3 days ago. But then I'm going to go back to page 100 and do list 15 because I skipped it. I accidentally skipped it. La salté sin querer. All right. I didn't mean to skip it, but I did. All right, so let's finish list 16. ¿Quién va a lavar los platos? Who's going to do the dishes? To do the dishes, to wash the dishes. Un lavaplatos is a dishwasher. No, a dish doer, a dishwasher. But to do the dishes, normally if you wash the dishes in the sink, the sink, la pila, some people don't have a dishwasher. And if you don't have a dishwasher, well, you have to wash the dishes in the sink. Yes, do you have a dishwasher? You have a dishwasher. Un lavavajillas, you have a dishwasher. I have a dishwasher too. But many times in my life, I didn't have a dishwasher. Especially when I was a bachelor. I got married when I was 26. But from age 18 to age 26, I washed my dishes. I lived, and usually I never used a dishwasher. Never. So I always washed the dishes in the sink. And so we say to wash the dishes or to do the dishes. To wash. I like washing the dishes. It's boring, but I don't mind. I don't mind washing the dishes or doing the dishes. Se dice más to do the dishes que to wash the dishes. ¿Quién va a lavar los platos? Who's going to do the dishes? Da igual. It doesn't make any difference. It doesn't matter. It doesn't make any difference. It doesn't matter. I don't care. Yeah. Who's going to do the dishes? It doesn't make any difference. Marta can do the dishes. Come on. Yeah, Marta will do. She says yes. She'll do the dishes. Marta will do the dishes. I can see. No. She's saying no. She's not going to do the dishes. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't make any difference. I mean, if she refuses to do the dishes, I'll do the dishes. No problem. Don't worry. Da igual. It doesn't matter. It doesn't make any difference. No pueden estar. Fueron invitados, pero no pueden estar. They can't make it. Este uso del make se usa muchísimo en inglés. Really. And grammar books never teach it. But we use it every day. Yes. It's funny about language teaching. It's funny, curioso. It's funny about language teaching. I received Spanish class for 6 years. In secondary school. Okay. From age 13 to age 18, inclusive. 6 years. And when I came to Spain, I heard ¿Qué tal? I had never heard that. It wasn't taught in 6 years. Nobody taught, none of the books in the United States taught ¿Qué tal? And es lo único que se oye aquí. ¿Qué tal? Here and in Peru, y en México, bueno, en muchos países, no en todos. ¿Qué tal? ¿Qué tal estás? ¿Qué tal? ¿Qué tal said, what such? It doesn't make any sense. But that's true. And this expression, make it. No voy a poder ir. Te invitan a una fiesta. I'm not going to be able to make it. I'm not going to be able to make it. No voy a poder unirme a vosotros. I'm not going to be able to make it. Pero make it también es llegar físicamente a un sitio. We finally made it. Por fin llegamos sobre la medianoche. We finally made it. We finally made it. Y estos no pueden estar. Han sido invitados. They can't make it. They can't make it. Aprovecha tu tiempo. Make the most of your time. Make the most of your time. Don't waste time. Take good advantage of your time. Take good advantage of your time. Make the most of your time. Make the most of your time. Hemos dispuesto que te recojan en el hotel. Okay. We've made arrangements for you to be picked up at the hotel. We have made arrangements for you to be picked up at the hotel. 13 words. In Spanish, hemos dispuesto que te recojan en el hotel. All right. 8. Usually, English is shorter than Spanish. In this case, no. Hemos hecho arreglos, literalmente. We've made arrangements for you to be picked up. Voz pasiva, ser recogido. We've made arrangements for you to be picked up at the hotel. At the hotel. We've made arrangements for you to be picked up. To make arrangements. No pongas excusas. Don't make excuses. No excuses. Don't make excuses. Excuses. Don't make excuses. No te burles de mí. Don't make fun of me. I'm doing the best I can. I'm teaching you English for free. Don't make fun of me. To make fun of. Burlarse de. To make fun of. Are you making fun of me? Are you making fun of me? Yeah. A lot of people make fun of me. Yes, some people take, especially in other television stations, they extract maybe 10 seconds of one of my programs where I'm acting. I'm getting angry. Say, I don't agree. And they take that and put it. And it gives, this Richard Vaughan is crazy. Eh? All right. I'm not crazy. Am I? Marta says I'm not crazy. All right. Okay. List number 15. Make and to do. The list I skipped. Page 100. Haz algo. Haz algo. Do something. Do something. Hazme una oferta. Make me an offer. Make me an offer. O sea, las ofertas se maken. Las ofertas se maken, no se doen. Make me an offer. Haz algo. Do something. Make me an offer. Haz el trabajo. Do the job. ¿Qué hace el trabajo? Do the job. Don't complain. Do the job. Do the job. Haz lo que quieras. Do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. Hazme una promesa. Eh? Make me a promise. Honest. My word of honor. Cross my heart and hope to die if I don't do it. Make me a promise. Make me an offer. Hazme una oferta y hazme una promesa. Con make, ambos. Las promesas y las ofertas se maken. Yeah, make me a promise. Haz el crucigrama. Do the crossword puzzle. We say puzzle, cruce palabras. Crossword puzzle. Crucigrama. It's an interesting word in Spanish. ¿Por qué grama? ¿Por qué? You know? Cruce palabras sería. That would be, we say crossword. Pero decimos crossword puzzle. Puzzle de cruce de palabras. Have you ever done a crossword puzzle? Yeah. My mother, my God, my mother was an expert. She knew the answer to all the crossword puzzles. Very, very easy. For 60 years, my mother did a crossword puzzle every day. Can you believe it? Every day. There are 365 days in a year. 365 days. So in 10 years, that's 3,650 crossword puzzles. In 100 years, that's 365,000. No, 35,600. So my mother did about 18,000, about half, for 50 years. My mother did probably 20,000 crossword puzzles. Can you imagine? 20,000 crucigramas. My mother did 20,000 crossword puzzles in her life. In my life, I've done complete successfully, I think 1 or 2 crossword puzzles successfully. I give up. Me rindo. I give up. I give up when I don't have, that I can't. And to do the crossword puzzle. To do crossword puzzles. Haz una presentación. Make a presentation. Okay, to make a presentation, to make a speech. Se dice, casi prefiero to give, dar una presentación, dar un discurso. Aquí se dice pronunciar un discurso. To give a speech, to make a speech. Make a speech, give a speech. Make a speech es más espontáneo. En la boda. Hey, Pablo, make a speech. Digo. I've known Charlie for 10 years now. And I'm so happy for Charlie. Charlie and Wanda are now together. Charlie, I wish you the best. Wanda, take good care of Charlie. He's a friend of mine. Okay, I'm making a speech. Yo diría más make en este caso que give, pero da igual. It doesn't matter. To make a speech, to make a presentation, hazlo lo mejor que puedas. Do the best you can. Es correcto en español. Sí, el otro día lo vimos. Hazlo lo mejor que puedas. En inglés se dice, haz lo mejor que puedas. Do the best you can. We don't say do it. Do the best you can. All right, hago negocios con ellos. I do business with them. Es un placer hacer negocios con usted. It's a pleasure doing business with you. To do business. Vamos a hacer unos cambios. We're going to make some changes. Los cambios también se meken, no se duen. To make changes. We're going to make some changes. Really? Yes. Oh, what kind of changes are you going to make? Well, we're going to put the pencils like this. And we're going to put the microphone over here. And we're going to put the guitar over here. And the background, we're going to change it to, I don't know, El Valle del Roncal. Yeah, behind us. Yeah, very beautiful. All right. In Navarre. We're going to make some changes. But in the meantime, no. Mientras tanto, no. In the meantime, no. No changes. To make changes. Tengo que hacer un discurso. I have to make a speech. I have to give a speech. Tengo que pronunciar un discurso. I have to give a speech. I have to make a speech. ¿Quién va a hacer la compra? Who's going to do the shopping? Me, no. Don't look at me. I'm not going to do the shopping. Somebody has to do the shopping. Yeah, but the prices are going up so much. Everything's more expensive now, Marta. Yeah, we are suffering acute inflation. Inflationary pressures. Prices are going up. When you do the shopping, Richard, how often do you do the shopping? Never. I never do the shopping. Come on, never? Well, hardly ever. But when I was a bachelor, I did the shopping every week or every day. I did the dishes. To do the shopping, and to do the housework. Hacer los quehaceres domésticos. To do the housework. To do the shopping. To do the washing. To do the washing is hacer la colada. Yes. In that case, no. When I was a bachelor, I didn't do the washing. No. I took the clothes to the cleaners. Lavanderia. I left them there. Yes. Because when I came to Spain, I lived in a building and go down, and the next building, there was a lavanderia. It was very convenient. Convenient no significa conveniente en inglés, es un falso amigo. Convenient significa cómodo. Muy cómodo tenerlo al lado. It was very convenient. But I remember, every time I picked up the clothes, one piece was missing. Falta un calcetín. One piece was missing. Something was missing all the time. And so I had an argument with the girl working there. Que no, falta un calcetín. Que no. Yes, there's a sock missing or something was missing. All right. Yeah, do you know how to spell socks? ¿Sabes cómo se deletrea calcetines en inglés. S-O-C-K-S. Okay, you understand? Now, say it faster. Faster. S-O-C-K-S. Faster. S-O-C-K-S. Faster. Eso sí que es. Hombre, eso sí que es. Okay. So you see, el enlace lo hacéis sin daros cuenta en vuestro propio idioma. Eso sí que es. Es perfecto. Bueno, para deletrear la palabra calcetines. Eso sí que es. S-O-C-K-S. All right? Exactly. You didn't know that, eh? She learns a lot of new things with me. Yes. All right. I've lost my place. Where are we? ¿Quién va a hacer la compra? Who's going to do the shopping? To do the washing? To do? ¿Cómo te ganas la vida? How do you make a living? How do I make a living? Teaching. 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 Those who can do, those who can't teach. There's an expression in English. Los que pueden, hacen. Los que no pueden, enseñan. All right. Those who can, comma, do. Those who can't, comma, teach. Maybe. But the teacher is the most important figure in society, in the world. If you want to change the world, if you really want to change the world, change the teachers. If the teachers in primary school and secondary school are quality 6 over 10, you take them off and you put quality 9 and 10, in 20 years, the world is different and a lot better. So if you want, the only way to change the world in one generation is to change the teachers. Otherwise, it's impossible to change. Cambiar el mundo. Yo aspiro a, yo voy a cambiar el mundo. Okay, yeah, good luck. Change the teachers. All right. So, ¿cómo te ganas la vida? How do you make a living? How do you earn? También, to earn. Ganar. ¿Cómo te ganas la vida? How do you earn a living? How do you make a living? Haz una lista de lo que tienes que hacer. Make a list of what you have to do. Yeah, I'm making a list. Yo estoy haciendo una lista. I'm making a list. Y lo estoy verificando 2 veces. I'm making a list and checking it twice. I'm going to make sure who's naughty or nice. You better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list and checking it twice. He's going to make sure who's naughty or nice. Santa Claus. Viene Papá Noel, ¿eh? Y si no ha sido buen chico, nada de regalos. Viene al pueblo. He's coming to town. Viene a la ciudad. Santa Claus. He's making a list. El hombre está haciendo una lista de los buenos chicos y los malos. All right, he's making a list. Haz una lista de lo que tienes que hacer. Make a list. Es curioso, to make a to-do list. Hacer una lista de lo que tengo que hacer is to make a to-do list. La lista de qué hacer. A to-do list. All right, tengo que hacer una llamada. I have to make a phone call. I have to make a call. I have to make a telephone call. To make a call, no cometo errores. Yo no cometo errores. I don't make mistakes. It's true. I don't make mistakes. I never make mistakes. I've never made a mistake in my life, Muerto. I don't make mistakes. I make learning opportunities. They're not mistakes. Every mistake I make provides an educational experience to me because I have the right attitude. So when I make a mistake, I don't punish myself. Self-flagellation. Huh? No. I learn from my mistake. Okay? And so it's not a mistake. It's a learning opportunity. So I commit or I make a lot of learning opportunities, but I don't make mistakes. Mistakes don't exist if you learn from them. Every mistake, if you learn from your mistakes, They are not mistakes. They are cobblestones. A cobblestone es un adoquín. Y cada error con la actitud adecuada de aprender es un adoquín más en el camino al destino. One more cobblestone on your way to your destination. Yes. Como decía Machado, caminante no es camino, el camino se hace al andar. Andando se hace camino. All right. So that's making mistakes, and they're not mistakes. Okay. Let's see. No comete errores. I don't make mistakes. Haz un esfuerzo. Make an effort. Make an effort. And don't make mistakes. Make an effort. No crees problemas, hombre. Don't make problems. He's a troublemaker. He makes a lot of problems. Makes a lot of trouble to make. Don't make problems. Don't cause problems. También causar. No causes problemas. Don't cause problems. Don't make problems. Haces mal uso de tu tiempo. You make poor use of your time. Se haces pobre uso. Don't say you make bad use. We say you make poor use of your time. You make poor use of your time. Yes. ¿Quién va a hacer la cena? Who's going to make dinner? Who's going to make breakfast? Who's going to make lunch? Who is going to make? Fíjate como lo digo. Who is going to make dinner? I'm not. Don't look at me. I don't know how to cook. Okay. All right. Who's going to make dinner? Who's gonna make? Así los nativos. No, tú no. Who is going to make dinner? Who's going to make dinner? Who's going to make breakfast? To make breakfast. To cook dinner también, pero se dice más to make. All right, asegúrate de que están comiendo. Make sure they're eating. Make sure they're eating. Asegúrate de que están comiendo. Mira a ver. Make sure they're eating. Make sure they're eating. Make sure they're eating. Tienes que causar una buena impresión. You have to make a good impression. En español se dice causar. Curioso con impresión. Hacer. To make an impression. You have to make a good impression. You never have a second chance to make a good first impression. And if you make a bad first impression, it's not easy to overcome that. You have to compensate and to change the impression. Yes, so you have to make a good impression. All right, and one more. ¿Puedo hacer una petición? Can I make a request? Yeah. Yeah, can you? Do you have a request? Yeah, can I make a request? Sure, what's your request? My request is don't turn your book over when you talk. Well, I turned the book over because if I want to use both hands. You see, if I want to talk with one hand, it's a problem. So I turned the book over like this. If I close it here, then I lose my place and I need my bookmarker. So I do that. Do you mind? Does it matter? Does it really matter to you what I do with this book? All right. Yeah, you want to make a request, and your request is that I stop doing this. Well, I'll ask the authorities and to see what they say. Okay, so that's translation list 15. And we have finished 15 and 16. How much time do we have, Marta? Yeah? Do we have time for? All right. Translation list number 13, page 222 on our translation booklet. 222 page. Dile que venga. Dile que venga. Tell him to come. Tell him to come. Tell him to come. Dile a ella que venga. Tell her to come. Diles que vengan. Tell them to come. Te diré que vengas. I'll tell you to come. Me han dicho que vaya. They've told me to go. Yeah, to tell. Me gustaría probarlo. I would like to try it. I'd like to try it. To try what? The popcorn. I like popcorn, but that's blue popcorn. I've never seen blue popcorn. Have you ever seen blue popcorn, Marta? No? Palomitas de color azul? No? Me neither. I think so. I think I've seen blue popcorn. Yes. It's they use artistic colored popcorn. Diles que tengan cuidado. Tell them to be careful. Be careful. Yes, you need to be careful. And why do I need to be careful? Because life is very precarious. You need to be careful all the time. I need to be careful all the time. Life is precarious. Yes. La vida es precaria. Okay. I don't know. There have been a few dangerous moments in my life, but it was my fault. Yes. Life isn't precarious now compared to 100 years ago or 200 years ago. Yes, life was very precarious. There were a lot more dangers than today, but today, no. Life isn't precarious today for 95% of the world population. Things are much, much better. If Jules Verne came here today, si trajéramos a Julio Verne hoy, en una máquina del tiempo, in a time machine, he would be so surprised. Wow. Simply running water. Hot, cold. Boy, it burns. Jules Verne would need tranquilizers to assimilate everything. Yes. Life is not precarious now for most people on this planet. Of course, nothing is 100% sure. There's always a degree of insecurity, but that's normal. Okay, see you tomorrow.